Good morning, friends. Today I am going to tell something about Shabarimala. I am respecting all Supreme Court judgments and all. I am not against anybody to tell that their judgments are wrong or something like that. Because in my small life, I want a peaceful life. Because if you say that whether the judgment is true or wrong, then I will say it's half true and half wrong because you are actually giving a very much consideration to women. That's right, because equality should happen there in the country. Because if equality is not there, then the rishis and what Vedas tell, those things will be wrong. So India should need a equality with women's and males like gents and something like that. So the Vedas also say the same thing, like equality should happen. All Vedas says equality should. India is known as motherland, like not like fatherland. So Bharat Mata, like so there is a very important thing. You should give the total equality to the woman to enter the Shabarimala, and it's a very right decision. But the other thing, what it made wrong is that you are just entering or cornering into the reality what Shabarimala is there. Now the present tantris or the priests who are doing all these things, they are not aware of the things what there. So deity is known as Ayyappa and Shastramurti, Shasta. The Ayyappa and Shasta is entirely different, but Ayyappa's mantra is Om Shastramurti Nama. Shastra means science. So s- there is a scientific evidence in the Ayyappa, in Shabarimala. So that when scientific things are happening there, then there may be a high radiation, high flow of radiation in that place. So maybe the rishis or the past people who had the respectful our ancestors made a good decision not to enter free ladies there because there may be a scientific reason behind that. Because Ayappa, another name is Buddha, Bhudanath. Bhudanath means leader of Buddhas. Buddhas means element, fire, the akash like sky, fire, air, water, mm, fire. All those five elements are there. So Ayappa is the leader of five elements. Well, how can the five elements be been worked here in this in Earth, not in the whole universe? In the Earth, how can the five elements can be worked? If the if you want to work with five elements, you should need a particular body. But the body is developed with nine holes. So Navadvara, nine holes. So the nine holes having different deities. The Hindu religion says there are 3,003 million deities are there in the whole deities in Vedas. It says the whole deities are there in the body itself. For the deities to communicate or to transit with the body, it should need a door. There is nine doors over there in the body. So for the nine doors are controlled by nine futures. So the futures are from the different universe. In the universe itself, there is a nine planetorial position. What is planet? Planet is meant to be content of certain chemical, physical, and biological process. There is a mix of chemical, physical, and biological process. It's all together called a planet. So When some planets are influencing in certain thing, there should be a biological change, chemical change, and physical change would be appearing there. So how can a body be react with these nine planets? Nine planets means Sun, Saturn, Mars, Mercury, and Rahu Ketu, this um, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, all these planets joining together in certain place. So the rishis or the our scientists, look, because our scientists are rishis. They are known as rishis, and because all our mantra, Veda mantras, and mantras means not like saying like there is a black magic thing or a black white magic thing, or the mantras are for only for Hindus or something like that. Mantras are made for the scientific reasons for a human being to be placed in this universe. How can they live? So mantras have a vibration, had a vibration to make our body to be settled with this universe. So certain mantras like Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tat Savidurvarene, those mantras can even start lamping your mind. It should give a keen light into your mind or something. So how can the mantras enter in a certain place? Like in the university, it's a universal, it's an open place. So we can't store certain things in the world. So without a storage unit or without a cupboard or something like that, we can't store something. So we made a cupboard or a storage unit like a software hardware. That's the human body. The human body developed uh, because of the storage capacity. In the human body, all these nine planets having influence. Maybe the nine planets are in different places, but each and every planets they start coming through a human body through these nine holes like Navadvara. And the inside the mm, Navadvara, there is a space called place. It's a called Adharas. So there is Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraga. All these seven Adharas are there. Inside that Adhar, the nine planets' power is stored. So when the nine planets' power equally stored with this Panchabhuta, the five elements, there is a certain vibration which comes automatically. There's a reaction and an action happening over there. So for a gent, you see the Sri Chakra, there is a Nava Yoni, there is a Nava triangle. Nine triangles are there. In one side it's a five and the other side it's a four. So it's called Navagraha, Nava triangle. And each and every triangles are controlled by certain deities or certain chemicals or physical actions. So the Sri Chakra is induced in the body itself, a human body. So through this nine Navagraha hole, like nine holes, Navayonis, these nine planets influence in the body. To influence all these things, people take a O of silence or a O of Vrita, like it's called like celibacy. So invoke that nine holes and Navagraha. We do 41 days of celibacy. And the whole Ayyappa, the Brigu Rishi, The rishis, Bhargava rishis made a deity with the nine holes and with this nine planets power, and there the Saturn's power is more into that place. So Saturn is very much influenced with the truth. So girls are a part of truth or the Maya. So Maya means a mixation of truth and false. So Maya inside, when you go inside, it's a truth, but outside it's look like a false. So girls are made of Maya. So gents are made of Shiva, the truth, ultimate truth. When the Maya get inside the temple, the ultimate truth will be vanished, or it should be covered with Maya. So all the human beings are very much covered with Maya each and every day. For that, people needs a celibacy things to control the Maya, control the false things. So everybody is a truth, like whoever in this world, like whether it's a human being or a animal or a creature or something like that, all are truth, but they are covered with this Maya. So instead of getting those Maya in a certain place, the rishis, they started thinking about all these things, and they want a place where the Maya will not come and attack the normal person in their life, so they can realize their self, and they got self realization without that Maya. So they planned for that one, and they made a place with this vital energy, with five vital energies and nava grahas like Shani and all these things. And they infused the Shani very much, because Shani is a very lasting planet. Its duration is very long, because it's far away from our Earth, so its duration is like 2.5 years or 3.5 years. So that they induced Shani there mainly on that. Uh, they call that through mudras. Like mudra means action, like Graha mudra, Band mudra, all these mudras what we use in Tantra, they through mudras they made that Shani more powerful in that place, that lagging place. So through that Shani, when the Maya comes, when the Shakti comes, when the Vishnu Maya comes, automatically the Shani is covered by the Maya. So Shani planet is more powerful planet. It will not be covered inside a Maya. So it's a habit of Shani. In Purana, a lot of stories like Ravana got Shani in his feet, and he just moved out because of Shani's thing. Ravana's he lost his son, like Indrajit or something like that. And in another part, Vikramaditya, King Vikramaditya, made a refusal to Shani's visit or something like that. He disrespect Shani. Because of that, Vikramaditya should have to travel 6 months in the forest and 6 months in the kingdom, like that. So Shani is a element or a planet which gives a truth. So instead of false, Shani will not. The truth always be projected. So we can't put the truth be closed, or it should be banned or something like that. So Shani is there. So because of that, by that memory, the girls are made by Maya, and gents are made by Shiva. So the Maya is the deity, the lady deity, and Shiva is the men deity. So because of that, the ancestors refused women to enter into that temple, and the vital energy is forced by. Now, lot of struggles, lot of strikes going on there in Kerala, in different parts of Kerala from different people. Even though I am promising you that there's no need for strikes or anything like that. If once a woman, like a group of one, enter, even tell that you should allow a woman with whole menstrual period. Like if you have menstrual, definitely you have to go to Shabarimala as early as possible. Please, there is a two, three people are there against Rahul Ishwar, BJP, RSS, all these people. I make you a request that you please allow the woman with menstrual period to enter the Shabarimala, because you are not proving, you are not given an opportunity to prove about that place. Once you allow the girls or women to enter into that place, definitely a reaction will come, because God is God, deities are entirely different, and the vital energy and the Ashtadik Palaga is protected by the saints. They made some energy stored there. Immediately when the girls enter in the 18 steps, their body start to vibrate, and they will be in a miserable stage. Many of the girls who enter that temple, na, so they will be losing their pregnancy things and the power to get pregnancy, and they will be strapped with a lot of negative energy, because the girl's body can't accept those energy what they induce there. So nobody in this world can now give a different views about all these things. So they now what rishis made, they gone. So they had made lot of scriptures about this, but that also lost because of certain people who are very much into religion, and even Brahmin people, many of them like us, like they want to cover up all the real things, and they made nonsense, and the scriptures like palm leaves are lost because there is a shastra kalpam there. So this the palm leaf is already lost. So because nobody can now get what the reason why they are not allowing girls to go there or women to go there. This, because of this, what I say is exactly, you can research, you can make a lady to enter with menstrual period there in Shabarimala. After that, yeah, I challenge the uh, scientists to go there and watch what happens after that. And yeah, I challenge the doctors, you just go and sit there with some scientific people like scientists and all these things. When once the women enter to that deity's shrine, when they come back, you please make their body checkup. So you will find the difficulty, because once it should happen, because other ways, like law is law, because I'm not I'm not seeing any mistake with the judges, because they are into the normal legal procedure. Because once somebody with came with case or something like that, they should take some sections of what made already induced in law. According to the section, the women should get a right to enter all places where worshipping places or anything. They are very much correct, but the second part, you have to see after, if you can send or share all these things to uh, many peoples in abroad, in Delhi, Bombay, all these other language, other speaking more than Malayalis, maybe they may be like to understand, or they may want to hear what I'm saying. So after that, I'm challenging by this November end, or by this February end, after Shivaratri. all this thing will going to stop. All this nonsense is going to stop because now Saturn is in a very critical stage, so that people are getting all this annoys. But once Saturn move its way from this present position, all these things start changing. You allow people, you allow the women those are fighting. Please allow them to get inside. I am promising and I am challenging that no woman can go there, and if they go, they can come back with the right body, with the right physical thing, because it's a very powerful. There's a powerful, very very powerful uh, energy is flowing on there. So scientifically proved. There are two, three places where scientifically proved. One Shani Shinapur in Bombay near Pune. Another one place is Shabarimala. Sunny's power is mostly induced there. So nobody can enter into that shrine, and they can come with the like what the assisting body or something like that. Sometimes with that power, even the girls lose their life. Like they will be within 6 or 7 months, they will die. That's what I am saying. Because you just check, because you can challenge me also, challenge my video also. Because I'm very much sure, because after my whole last 20 years, I am with spiritual research, and I am with metaphysics research, and I am with tantra research. I myself, I made myself researching on all this thing, and even I lost my whole career because of this thing. Even though I am very much appreciate myself that I got enough knowledge about Hindu religion, and I can speak wherever you want. Like I can speak in court, or I can make the judges to be understand what the reason behind all these things. It's not a foolishness what, or it's an uncouth like culture or something like that, because it's a the our Asian rishis are very correct, and they made an very good things what we see in this world. Still we are having that power. India is having that. Even Swami Vivekananda used to say that, the Westerners, like, you have money, please give your money and take our wisdom. So we are still in that wisdom. Whoever comes, the Mughal comes, Dutch comes, French comes, Christians comes, Judas comes, whoever comes to this place in India, we don't change ourselves, because we have a solid, very solid, and a very cultural background with us, and because our ancestors are having very powerful reason for our doings now, because we are doing what we are doing now, we have a powerful reason behind that. So the entry of ladies to Shabarimala is not allow. We are saying not to allow, because we have a solid, very very solid proof for that one. Once these girls enter, then within, and you take a research, but first you get some 14 or 16 women, like after they get mature, like menstrual period time, you just allow them to Shabarimala, and make them sit there for 1 hour, then ask them to come back and do a physical check. Within 8 months, they all will get lot of disease, and they will die within a short period. I assure that. Thank you very much. Please share, please share. Maybe it reach to our Supreme Court judges who made a beautiful decision to make our democracy, to keep our democracy in a democratic way. So they are very, very, very appreciable peoples, but they should understand, because nobody is there to make them understand why it's not there. But please, this can make them to understand why it's not there. It's, you don't say any uncouth reason for that, because of menstrual 41 days or some. If you take the ladies take a tablet or something like that for 41 days, or if they become pregnant, they can take 41 days of vrida. There is no celibacy for that one. Once the girl got pregnancy, then their menstrual schedule will be stopped. In that period, by up to 4 months, you can go directly to Shabarimala. There is no reason behind that. Everyone can go, but you have to understand about the scientific reason for this one. So thank you, friends. Maybe I am right or wrong, you can comment or you can speak to me. Thank you very much. You please share, you please subscribe. Thank you very much.